What's good, man? Welcome to the lifestyle, man. What's happening? I'm shooting around sixes between great Goodfellas. Goodfellas reference. What's happening, family? What's good? I see y'all already chatting it up in here, man. It's like ShopHQ, you know what I'm saying? Hey, waiting to see if you picked up on it. Hold on, let me go back and see what the comments were. Boy, y'all been chatting. John said he on second. Oh, y'all been in here talking. With the air that I really like. The blue, but couldn't get it right now. Okay. Alright, family. So we in here, man. What's good with y'all, man? Can y'all hear me okay? Invicta, Mike, what's going on? DC, what's happening? What's good with you? You know what I'm saying? Just checking some stuff real quick. See what's good in the hood. What's going on, Keith? Y'all can hear loud and clear. Thank you. Hey, look, I want to apologize for yesterday. I had an error message from YouTube. And what's going on, Darren? And it wouldn't allow me, now, from what I hear, that you guys can literally see me. And I couldn't see or hear anything, you know what I'm saying, on my end. Okay, cool. All right. So, of course, you guys saw the title. And I want to have a discussion about last night. But before we do that, man, we do the little watch check here, you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking the Boat Sport. That I got primarily for the cruise, and yeah, it works out. It's actually a pretty comfortable watch, man. Comfortable watch. I really, I actually like it a lot more than what I thought it would. Oh man, is my dinner done? Not yet. I'm gonna get that. What time? Well, I'll talk to you in a second, because this is going to just be I'm just doing a half hour, and it's not going to take me that long to cook what I'm going to throw down. Philly in the building. Rick, what's happening, boy? You know what I'm saying? What's good? What's good? And of course, man, come on, y'all. Not y'all, I'm talking about YouTube. I'm trying to see. I didn't know John put a video out. I'm gonna go have to check that out once I'm done with this. There we go. All right. So we got 12 watching, man. Make sure y'all hit that what you call that, thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, so right now you working. What's going on, sis? Hey, so check this out. Last night, How did y'all like? Let me see. Anyone pick up the Invicta Bolt aquaplated men's quartz? $199 or cheaper. Is that 25% off, bro? Is that 25% off? Vic Valley. By the way, no self-promotion, but I'm doing a live unboxing tonight on Insta around 6ish. Around 6. Hey, bro, I'm there. Hey, check this out, Vic. As long as you on my channel, bro, I don't care. Like, some channels don't. You know me, bro. I don't care. You can self-promote, man, because it's a family thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about that. It's up to 30% off. Ooh. And I did hit the like on. Thank you. Appreciate it, sis. You know what I'm saying? On the way in. Very prompt. Yeah, man. So I just want to pick up from yesterday, because we really I didn't really get in depth in what I wanted to word. She said word. But they raising the prices big time. I really didn't finish what I wanted to talk about yesterday, man. So what do you guys think last night? Shaq comes in, Skypes in, and he I mean, he's a funny dude, cracking hard, man. He was cracking hard on old girl, man. He was cracking hard, and she was liking it. Who picked up, Celia, did you pick something up last night? Let me look at this chat real quick. Like I said yesterday, this tablet catches the chat faster than my. Got to go. About to get off. Bye, everyone. Okay. See you when you get here. Wash hands. Marby, Bolden, what's going on? I liked it. The blue was your favorite. Yeah. I'm not a, and I'll tell you what, and it comes to no surprise, I'm not a big fan of the Hercules. Seemed a little weird how he was hitting on her. I think that's part of Shaq's personality, man. Like he's very outgoing, outspoken, flirtatious, all kind of stuff, man. All kind of stuff. But what do you think overall? I mean, and the only reason, well, the main reason I did this today, guys, was I saw some comments that was some people not feeling it. And I'm not talking about the whole debut last, well, I guess part of the debut, but I saw a comment where somebody said, dude, I'm not paying you $388 for a Hercules that just because you added 3 extra letters on it. The AKA Hero. Let me see, they jumped that price back up to $11.99 already. Woo. And you know what's crazy? Somebody's going to pay the $11.99. I thought he was going to shoot his shot with her. Oh man, I was laughing so hard, man. He was like, "You're so beautiful, and you don't need a crown because you're wearing a crown now. I'm the Shaq man, and I got a few gifts for you. I'm gonna send it to you." Yep, I saw those comments. Yeah, bro, they was like people. It was some people that was firing off. Now, you know what's crazy is like, you'll see me, John Phone Guy, Vic, Celia, Smitten, everybody, the normal people that was there. But I saw some names last night that I anticipated some new people coming because Shaq, guys, do you know, now I knew Shaq owned some businesses and I understated his the amount of business that he actually owns. It's like he owns like 150 car washes. Auntie Annie's, the pretzel place, he owns a number of those. I think a couple dozen. And I think he's just real estate and stuff like that. But like he's endorsed, man, I think probably like 50 or more companies. But if you researched it, you'll see all the companies that they got listed for him. I went through some, but the one they don't put in there is the newest one he had, I think, with Carnival Cruise Line. You should see him at home. Who you talking about, Shaq? Dude is working between 700 and 800. Yeah. I saw that. He's worth a lot. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But this is the one thing though. The one comment that really sparked my interest last night was, is Shaq just here for a season? That was the question, man. Like, what do you guys think about that? Do you think Shaq's gonna be here for the long haul? There's guys, I can't even tell you. I read it. I read the report last night, and I looked at another article this morning. Hey, what's going on, Mommy Triple? How you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here today. We just talking about Shaq, you know what I'm saying? Shaq and Invicta Company. Is he, I'm not, if you seen the thumbnail, Dr. Big Bucks, because he's worth a lot of money. He brings a lot of money. Tonywhoa is in the building, you feel me? Party people in the house. You think he just here for a season? Man, that's what, you know what? That was the comment last night. You know, out of all the comments I was reading through, there were some people that say, I don't like the watch. It's ugly. It's too big. Are they going to have women versions of it? I've seen a few comments last night. I do. Why not Why not? He apparently loves Invicta. You know what? He did say that he owns some other Invicta watches prior to this because they just fit. He could just throw it on. The way him and L were kidding around, I don't think it's a front. I honestly think that they're going to have a similar relationship to L and JT. Nah, he's having too much fun. All right. Well, there was a reporter that said Shaq is a fun dude. He's good, this, that, and the other. But I just, you know, how can you really take what he's endorsing serious? So, for example, man, like, hold up, I think I got a couple down here. All right, I didn't know he did. I think I did know he was doing GM. I mean, Buick. Yep, Shaq here in he in Houston right now. He needs his own style. Well, you know what? Shaq has endorsed a lot, and that would be nice to see. You know, if they make a new model. Somebody sent me, and I can't even find it anymore. I was trying to find. Somebody had sent me an email that had all of the Shaq watches, and they had about, not all of them, but they had a good 20 watches in there, prototypes and stuff like that. You know, I don't know where some of these people be getting this information from, but like, somebody got the inside scoop. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, somebody's working at the Invicta plant or down there in Hollywood Springs and just happened to leak some of this information out. But whatever the case is, I did see some other styles, and it looked like there's going to be some smaller pieces in there. But that was one of my things. Is like, Shaq is a businessman, first of all, and the one thing that everybody, you know, I did research a little bit. The one thing that everybody has to say about him is like, he likes to have fun. He likes to do stuff his own way. And the same thing AL said last night. He like, hey man, I thought that was pretty funny. He said, hey, don't tell me how to do this. Let me get it. Oh, Mommy Triple P showed Tony some love. Herc with his name on it at a higher price. Well, other thing too, I had a discussion last night about oh, that'd be dope, dude. Tungsten. That watch, man, that watch would be extremely heavy. A Shaq watch with tungsten in it, that watch would be silly heavy. Man, and then you put, I mean, whew, you put it and make that thing Swiss made, man, that thing, and that'd be expensive too, though. And of course, like, you know, if he did tungsten, why not throw diamonds in it? That'd be a $2,000 watch. $2,300 off top. Hey, but you know what's crazy? Did you guys know, I don't know when it was, Shaq used to, he endorsed two other watch companies. AP was one, and, oh, excuse me. Dang, I can't remember the other one. I think I wrote it down. Drone watches. Drone watches. He has a home or more here in Houston. He got a bunch of houses there, more than one. He has a home or more here. That's crazy. I would get it. You'll get it, the tungsten boy. You talk about that tungsten a lot. I agree the prices were a little high. I think $289 would have sold out the entire line. Oh man. Yeah. If they did, yeah, I promise they would have. I guarantee it would have. But you know what? I said it was going to be $499. I thought it was going to be $499 or $429 when it came out. So I was off by a bit. Yeah, I think $289 price point. I guess. You know the thing though, like I be telling DC, is when I'm looking at these watches, I love to see a full diamond with tourbillon Shaq piece. I'm pretty sure they will. Now I did see that, and I'll tell you something. It was on Invicta Holics last year. Somebody had posted the drawings of a tourbillon. Gosh, I think it was a 52 millimeter though. Tourbillon Hercules with diamonds. Like the whole face was diamonds, full of diamonds. I have a Herc, but it's not one you recommend. What's wrong with yours? You didn't like the color? And you know the thing about the Hercules, that when I saw it, like I actually saw it down in Georgia, when I actually picked it up, I said, okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's like terribly bad. It's just not my style. It's not my style. And if I was to get it, I would have to get a chain that's similar, like that's the same style chain to rock with it. And that'll be one of those, I'm going out and I'm trying to be gaudy type. It's on the band page. Okay. Yeah, but like this whole subject of Shaq last night, I thought it was pretty entertaining. I think Shaq, the sides, said the sides suck. I think Shaq would, or Invicta or ShopHQ would benefit from Shaq just coming on every so often, doing him like on Bulldog, letting him Skype in or actually go in. Seeing that Bulldog likes to do the skits and stuff like that, they should let Shaq do the skits. I know John's not a big fan of the whole skits. By the way, John's probably working. I don't know what John's doing right now, but bro, if you catch in or watch this on replay, happy birthday, John. You know what I'm saying? He's 25 again today. Everybody just, you know, if you haven't wished my man a happy birthday, go ahead, hit him up on Instagram and wish him a happy birthday. He needs to have a grand S1 rally. You know what? I mean, I don't know if you caught it last night, Mike. They said that they're like working on 200 variations. S-Force. What's up, Rico? What's good, baby? He needs to have a... What's good, Rico? I got one of your watches out here, boy. This is a Rico special right here, y'all. It's the cooler with that tuxedo dial in it, boy. Yes, sir. I brought this out for one reason, because didn't like the feel and quality of the bracelet. Oh, okay. Okay. And did you pay launch price for that? Because I know when that thing launched, it was pretty expensive. That was the other thing that turned me off. I said, nope. Don't want to do it. Not going to do it. If he was in the studio, I think it would have come off better than what it did. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, with the social distancing and all that other stuff, man, I think that, I mean, yeah, I feel you on that one. Well, you know what? Here's the thing, guys. Oh, what's up, Nick? What up, Trap? It's been a big deal to have Shaq as an ambassador, especially with his pedigree. We as Invicta fans are spoiled with low price quality, and add a superstar, it's got to cost more at first. Okay. Okay. Well, here is something I want you guys to think about. And I talked to my wife about this, working in the industry with jewelry and stuff like that. You know, I'm working around timepieces. I mean, some expensive stuff, man. Dude, like, take for instance, and I know everybody's not into the 40 millimeter pieces, but if you took a Belova 40 millimeter automatic, that thing's gonna run you anywhere for a man. It's gonna run you like $3.5, all the way up to maybe $600. They have some with the crystals in them. Those are about $500. You know, and people get them. You know, like we have those sales of like 30 to 40% off. They could. They have private planes and they could sit 6 feet apart. What's the Calorican 1974? What's happening, man? Welcome to the live stream. We're just talking. I agree with Nick on the pedigree and the star power, but I need those lower prices. Hey, you know what? Here's the thing, Tony. Is I look at it from a standpoint of what the watches are in the industry across the board. And one of the arguments people have with Invicta, or the things that they hate about Invicta, is the fact that they'll say the watch is $900 and then they'll sell it to you and say $388 or $345 or whatever the case is. And they say that is misleading and stuff like that. But if you look at it from a standpoint of what does the average watch cost in the industry, you'll see those prices will drop, especially during the warehouse. Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Trust and believe, you're going to see that those prices drop. But I gotta say that I wouldn't say that their prices are misleading. I will argue the fact that AL knows what's out there. He knows like whatever watches will compare, right? And we're not talking about size. We're talking about, you know, like overall design. What's this thing powered by? And those watches, man, like a Movado, dude. I'm actually working on a video right now that I took a picture of a Movado when I was at work, and it got diamonds for the numbered markers on it. And that watch was 21, is it 19? No, it's like $2,000. A little over, like $2,100, right? So you're thinking to yourself, this is a watch that has 10 atmospheres pressure. It's not a watch that you're going to dive in at all. And this watch isn't even on a bracelet. You know, it has a leather strap on it, and it's over $2,000. And I put that in comparison to a watch that I would love to wear. Like, say, for instance, this Akula right here. Now, it doesn't look like a Movado, but like as far as what I like, if I had the opportunity to buy a Movado or this, well, I paid $100 for this one. This was $99.99 on value pay. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it, that comparison. But I still understand what you're saying. You know you was going to pay for that star power. You already know you was going to pay for Shaq watches. There's one thing that we're used to is having the lower prices. For a case in point, was it 3 days ago, Invicta put out a Bolt Quartz with a Z60 in it, Ronda movement for like $89. I think it's still $89, and you get an 8-slot dive case. So we're used to stuff like that. So when we see, like, hold up. Nah, I don't know if I'm going to pay that much, and you just got Shaq on it. But I look at it like this. We all that we're used to, you can either buy something when it first launched, which I'll tell people, Diamond Family TV, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming into the stream. Just having a conversation about Shaq watches and Invicta and stuff like that. We are used to having good deals, and you got yellow tag sale and stuff like that, red tag sale, which is like killing the yellow tag sale. And then like when ShopHQ, they'll debut a watch. And keep in mind, guys, when you shopping, I know sometimes it's so tempting to just pull a trigger just like that. But how many times have you bought a watch, right? And 33 days later, they put that same watch out there for like $50 less or $100 less sometimes. So just imagine when like the debut for the Shaq watch was supposed to be on the 29th of this month, and they did it last night. They're going to have more variations. The price may be, you know, they may do it the same way they did the Hercules when it came out the first time. It was a high price, and then about a month and a half later, it was like they knocked off like $50. And people, you know, the people that bought it was like, 35 days later, man, I'm hit. Me personally, I would choose any of my 47mm automatic Grand Divers over any Movado. Exactly. So yeah, let's talk about that. A Movado versus a automatic Pro Diver. You never have to change the battery in that thing. And the watch that I'm telling you about that I will put out probably in like 2 weeks. I'll probably finish this episode in 2 weeks. Dude, like you still, like when the battery goes out in that Movado, you still got to send it back to Switzerland. It's going to cost you $90. Even with your warranty, it's going to cost you $90 to get this thing because they got it pressure tested and all this other crap. And let me see. Sorry to say, I did not even know who JT was. That's cool, man. Oh man. Oh, somebody used the grind word. Grind time. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Somebody's growing over here. Diamond Family TV and Tonywhoa. Happy to have 2 family members in here, and that's what we do here. We're family. And we definitely help. And here's let me see, Marby, what you talking about? the Akula looks like an AP watch, half the size, probably the quality. Yeah, that's what I was gonna get on. That's the reason why I brought this out. If you, like I said earlier, Shaq was a part of, he endorsed Audemars back in the day. I want to say 2000, was it 2014? No, 2014 was the actual, well, he was with HSN at first. I don't know if you guys know that. He promoted or endorsed this this watch line, the drone watch. It's drone precision watch. And it's similar to like an Invicta watch, like a Pro Diver, something like that, or like a specialty. Hey, diamond, so far so good. Feeling like $1 million. Let's go. So he did that 2014. I can't remember when he did AP. Some years back. I think it was before he did that other watch. But I'd imagine it would make sense. It'd be funny, but it would make sense for him to make an actual Shaq watch like this, seeing that he was a part of AP. And I don't know if you guys know about APs. I think the lowest one you could probably get an AP for like 20 grand. $20,000. But if you got them with diamonds and stuff like that, you're like at the $100,000 mark or more. I made you 7. So back to what Celia was saying, I think it would be nice to see Shaq to actually make have a new, just completely redesigned watch. You know, I don't know what it would look like, but that would be nice. And if he decides to go with the ladies brand, if he makes some lady watches, because that was another question. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think Shaq should make watches for ladies, or should it just be strictly guys? I didn't know who JT was either. Hey, you know what? That's funny. I didn't follow JT's career like that. I know who he was, but I just didn't follow his career. I mean, of course, I'm from Chicago. I wasn't thinking about Miami at all. Except for Dan Marino. Because he's a legend. But other than that, nope. No deal. And, you know, I had mentioned yesterday, or whenever it was, that JT has moved the needle for Invicta. And for those that know JT, he's not really like he's not in the press like that. You know, even with his, you'll see him on Instagram a lot with promotion. If you follow him, there it is. Promoting and giving back to kids and stuff, man. But, yeah, in time they will. But I'm not, as far as JT is concerned, the people within Invicta, they really enjoy, I think they enjoy his watches. And, I got 2 of them. And I really would like to get the one with the spinels in it. The one that Chaos that came out whenever it was, a couple months ago. But as far as this new, JT versus Shaq, that thing's going to take off. That thing's going to take off. Does Gabrielle Union still have a line? If you look online, it says Gabrielle Union is still a part of Invicta. It says she's still a part of Invicta, but I haven't seen her in the press with Invicta since 2013 or 14. One of them. Sorry, it was delayed for a second. I'm walking something. But I think Shaq endorsed S-Force too. Okay. You may be right. Yeah. Because that's a big watch. S-Force got some nice watches, man. S-Force, I think that was you that sent me that link. If I'm not mistaken. I was like, okay. I like this, man. Big G-Shock looking watch. But that right there, I'm not going to say I'm concerned if Shaq stay with the company or not, man, because the thing about it, S-Force, you think about it, S-Force and drone watches. I've never heard of drone until I looked at everything that Shaq has endorsed. Mark my words, next celebrity Invicta endorsement, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade. You think Dwayne's gonna jump in on Invicta? It could. That could be a trifecta because, you know, him and Shaq are good friends, and then Gabby or Gabrielle. I'm saying Gabby like she my friend or something. Very possible. Hey, let me ask you this. Outside of Shaq, if it was one celebrity that you think, and I'm not just saying this, I'm not asking this because he's your favorite, but like, what celebrity you think would make sense to endorse Invicta and take that? And it got to be somebody kind of big, you know what I'm saying? That'll take Invicta to like a whole different genre of people. I was thinking, like people like in wrestling, WWE, I think would be pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? That'll open up the door to a whole new stack of fans. If Shaq was in the studio, they would have to redesign the studio and reset the cameras and raise Justin's. Hey, they have to set him up. He wouldn't be able to sit in one of those chairs that the one that RJ knocked Kendi down in. Arnold, you know what? They kicked that around to Arnold Schwarzenegger and that, you know, when he had somebody gifted him that watch. Somebody gave him that watch, you know, and that was the end of it, you know. I think people were hanging on to the fact that, like, hey, Arnold Schwarzenegger loves Invicta watches, but it was just one watch, and he didn't buy it. Somebody gave it to him. The Rock, I forgot, like, The Rock, man, he endorsed another, it's a company, it's like somebody's name, like Steven Johnson or something like that. It's a name of some watch company. I have to look it up again, but I think that's who, or maybe that was something that he normally wears a lot. The Rock is a big name. You know that's crazy? I'll tell you this, and that's true. If The Rock wore an Invicta watch in a movie, like okay, what number are we on right now? That the racing movie that there's like 35 of them already. Not Need for Speed, whatever that means. Y'all help me out. Whatever that movie is, when he did the spinoff of Hobbs and Shaw, if he did one in the next installment, man, I don't get it. Bigger than Shaq, LOL, but maybe Kevin Hart. Hey, that would be a spoof. Kevin Hart, man, because he's so small, dude. You imagine Kevin Hart putting on one. This watch is bigger than Kevin's chest, bro. Like, Kevin Hart put this on. That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious. With Invicta announcing the MLB, I see someone like Mike Trout from LA Angels or something like that. Okay. John, what's up, bro? I miss you coming in. Trapvision phone guy watch. We can do that. Well, AL will have to, you know what I'm saying, do that. I'm with it. Shaq also does JCPenney's as well. Which I tell you what, there's a connection with Shaq doing that because, you know, JCPenney sells, and welcome in, by the way, JCPenney sells Invicta watches. They sell the old watches. So hopefully Shaq will be able to bring those watches into Penny's. Fast and Furious, thank you. I couldn't think for nothing, man. I think he should do men's timepieces only. Can't imagine him doing ladies' timepieces. Okay. But somebody said that last night. Little man with a big watch. I promise, man, that'll be out for your walk. Okay. I just got through with my walk, bro. Just got through, and I'm gonna tell you this, it was the worst. Try something different. I had my ski mask on with a bandana underneath so I could, like, hard to breathe. Trying to simulate working out in Utah. Because I've actually worked out in the elevation, and it's tough, man. It's hard. So I tried to mimic that today. And I went for my jog/run, push-ups and everything, and I'm about passed out. But anyway, The Rock, I think The Rock will be a phenomenal candidate for Invicta. I just don't think he'll, you know, if he'll buy into it. If The Rock did, it'll probably be like a one and done. Rock be like, all right, do this for a second, I'm out. Because if it's not generating enough money for him, yeah. Because Rock, man, The Rock is huge. He's huge, huge. I ain't talking about just his size, man. He's big star. That's crazy. But I think Shaq, you know, honestly, me personally, I think Shaq is good for this right now at this point because it does hook a celebrity to the watches, Kevin Hart, and it gives a little more perspective of what this is about. Because the one thing, like I said earlier, Shaq right now, any company that deals with Shaq, even outside, let's take off the table that he'll tell you, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Shaq has fun with these people. He has fun on TV. He has fun just interacting back and forth. You seen him last night acting a fool. And what are you doing? Here you go with this TikTok dancing stuff, man. Yeah, Spider Flash, Spider Kid, Spider Boy, Spider Man. Andrew Gachi. What's that? What's that?
It's where adults go back to school to learn.
Anyway, I don't know what he's talking about. Some Android Gachi.
I learned a new word.
Huh?
I learned a new word. I learned 5 new words today.
Oh, so kids are working on vocabulary right now. Yeah. But anyway, let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. If you could have a celebrity represent Invicta watches, who would it be?
Boy or girl?
Yeah, it don't matter. Boy or girl.
Zendaya.
Who is that? Did you say Zendaya? Zendaya. The chick from
Spider-Man.
Didn't she have a TV show on Disney or something like that? Okay. Okay. Yep. You guys know who Zendaya is? What's this? Spidey Flash. YouTube tried to hold that, bro. That's why I like looking at this, man. This other little thing. Spidey call you Spider Flash Kid Boy. If Corona won't get you, suffocation will. Hey, I'm telling you, that was a hard workout. Don't say a cartoon character, Spidey. Yeah. Nope. Oh, but here's the connection, right? If you can imagine this, once we get done with this whole Corona mess and we get back to like life as we knew it, vacations and stuff like that, Shaq has, I think was the Mardi Gras or something like that. Whatever he is a brand ambassador for a ship. He actually has the chicken shack. Yeah, the chicken shack.
Or the Rock.
Somebody already said The Rock.
Kevin Hart.
Somebody already said Kevin Hart. Steve Harvey. What about Steve Harvey? You imagine Steve Harvey wearing an Invicta watch while he's doing what does he do? Family Feud? Chicken Shack.
That's kind of a funny name. Chicken
It is
Shack.
the Chicken Shack. Yeah. He's always funny. She played Spider-Man's girlfriend in the last movie. Yeah. I knew you would know, Vic. He just got corona. Who was that guy? What was this star that just got corona? She played.
The dude that was in
Was it Tom Hanks? It was Tom Hanks. I think Tom Hanks got it. Carnival Cruise Ambassador. Yeah. Oh, but anyway, like I was saying, because you guys know I'll forget. Shaq being an ambassador for Carnival Cruise Line, he's a DJ, he's an actor, he's a producer, he produces TV shows as well. I can see him going on next year's cruise. Puberty. No, don't know her. I can foresee him going on a cruise, hosting a cruise, and Shaq the fool on that thing, having the music playing, him DJing, and like bringing that whole family atmosphere and vibe, seeing that he likes to have fun and whatnot. But I think this would be a great opportunity for Invicta to capitalize on that. if seeing that they're going in this direction of family right now and including everybody, and now you got Shaq, and everybody knows that Shaq is busy with everything, and he likes to connect with everybody as much as possible. From what you see on TV and the internet, I think that would be ideal for them to capitalize on this right now, or not. I don't know what they plan to do, but as far as what we're talking about, the topic at hand, Shaq being the new face of Invicta, like I said, I think it's a good move. You know, this just marks the beginning of something. Wiz Khalifa, we finally get more cannabis Invicta. My roster is still my top piece. But you know what? Here's the thing, Rico. If they entertain that thought, I mean, yeah, they would get, I would say they would get another market. That'll be something, I mean, they'll capitalize and pretty much like hold so many different areas of the market, get new customers in. I'm probably going to do a live chat tonight. Just shooting the breeze type of chat. Nothing crazy planned. Well, let me know, bro, what time you want to do it. Hey, you know Vic is doing his at 6 unboxing. Tina Monday, hey, how you doing? Welcome into the lifestyle.
T.I.
T.I. Oh, you talking about the rapper T.I.? Oh, yeah, he big dude. Didn't Carnival offer 2 ships to the college? Yeah, they did. I think one is in California. I don't know where the other one is. Yeah, they was helping California. It's a makeshift triage, or like a hospital, if you will. They're gonna have to clean that thing out, boy. Thinking 7-ish. Okay. Let me see where we at. All right, so at about 4:30, I'm gonna cut this one because I got to get wifey's dinner ready, because I know she went to work, and I want to have her some food when she get back home. But anyway, y'all, let's see. I'm trying to keep up with what we've been talking about so far. All right, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, it's not up to me, but as far as I'm concerned, I think Shaq was a good move for them. It was kind of shoddy last night, you know, the connection, man. Skyping is pretty hard anyway sometimes, man. You lose connection, so you couldn't hear everything he was saying. Yeah, and Vic, I do agree. If he was actually in the studio, I know it would have been crazy. He probably been all over just messing with stuff and doing all kind of crap. Probably would have brought a basketball goal in there and slammed on RJ. I think that'd have been funny. Hey Tina, with Vic will just be a supporter, because Vic don't really have a channel on here. So NFL with JT and NBA with Sean. Next will be MLB star. Well, you know, hey John, I don't think Citizens not really doing that much with. They don't promote the NBA as much. Well, I hardly ever see it. Only time I've seen them promoting the NBA is I see magazines every once in a while, and I think that's the relationship that AL was talking about. Because if Invicta can cover that market for the NBA, man, that's another group of people. But the NFL, new NFL lines, and Major League Baseball and NHL would be huge. Vic Fall 1 Mike. Oh, okay. You talking about your where you on? So yeah, man. What do you guys think? Anybody got any objections to Shaq being? I mean, it's not like we gonna change anything, but you got any objections to it? Sergeant First Class, what's happening? Don't think that would be good for him to be in the studio with the young man. I'm telling you, it was kind of hard for me to watch, to be honest. All he did was hit on the young lady. Man, my wife was talking about that last night, man. She was like, dude, is he just like really cracking on her? You're a good man, and very few of us left. I'm saying next big celeb from mode like A-Rod. Yeah. Yeah. That would be dope too. That would be dope. I mean, I feel like AL is like cornering this market, man. And he's pretty much, I'm not gonna say he's silencing the critics. He's giving them something more to talk about, man, because Invicta's just growing, man. Like, it's crazy how much influence is going out. But again, a lot of you guys have a lot to do with that too, because you think about it, man, how many pictures do people post on a daily basis? There's 10,000 people on Invictaholics. 10,000 people on Invictaholics. Then you got Invicta Vets, you got Invicta Addicts, Invicta Cruisers, Club Invicta, Invicta Vet. Like, it goes on and on and on and on. You got me, John the Phone Guy. You got Tommy Big Time. You got Fat Cat Collections. Then there's like other individuals that rate Invicta watches all throughout YouTube, and like the name is just being spread here, just all over the place. I think I just missed a comment. See, y'all got to go to Miami later. Hope it's gonna be good. Let's grow. I don't know if... No, he wasn't cracking on her. He was just trying to get the endorsement. Bye, Mike. See you at 6 o'clock. Okay. Mike out of here. All right, bro. I'll catch you later, man. Be safe. Be safe. Anyway, and on here, like, I know people like you guys are connecting and stuff like that. I will say this, and this is off topic. When it comes to growing and no, but what about Daniel Craig? Hold on, I'm gonna get to that in a second. When it comes to growing on YouTube, one thing I will say this: I respect people's hustle and their grind, and their motive if it's for the right thing. If you want to grow and stuff like that, there's ways to do it. All right, Mike. I'm a real big component of supporting people in their channels, their goals, dreams, and admirations, and whatever they're trying to do. All right, I'm real big, and I am following so many people on YouTube, and I'm trying to, man, it's hard to keep up with, man, because I would love to see a platform for YouTubers to be like in an award ceremony with some of the celebrities out here, man, for channels of mukbangs, channels of hairstylists, and whatever your talent is. I would love to see you on a platform with all these other people. Some people just on here just trying to make a quick buck. I don't know, but I think they should. Average person like yourself and others. You know what? I tried that, man. Like, trying to promote the brand and stuff like that. But like, after me and my wife talked, she asked me, she said, what do you love to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? You have to go after your passion. You obviously love like hooking up with people and stuff like that. And that's what I'm doing right now. People that truly love. And that's just it, man. Some people don't get it, man. Some people don't get it. This is real big for me. This is real big for me because I have a family, you know what I'm saying? But I think he cheapens the brand because he does so many other sponsorships such as Gold Bond and whatever else they'll pay him. Oh, hold on. Hot Tower, give me just a second. I'm going to talk about that. But as far as this whole brand ambassador and being family and stuff like that, I feel like you can promote something and get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like going to a job you love. And it's no secret that I would love for this platform to take me to a point where I can go wherever I want, so I can fly and do this and promote whatever brand it is. And I believe in that brand. Shaq said that. And this is going to tie into you, Hot Tower. Shaq said that during the interview is he will not promote a brand unless he believes in it, unless he stands behind it. You know what I'm saying? And he has to have fun. That is the main comment I was reading on a couple of websites today is how can you take this serious? Because I think the general was the last straw for some people. Like, wait a minute, you representing the general? You talking to a cartoon character, Shaq? Are you serious, bro? Like, no. Like, the general is a joke insurance. You know what I'm saying? And some people just look at it like, hey, you just making a buck. You just trying to make money. Right. You know, it would be different like if he went to USAA or Allstate or something. Well, that one actor got Allstate sold up. But you know, I look at it, I guess it can be a double-edged sword with this. You know, but I think honestly, I think Shaq is going to bring more positivity to the brand more than not. And this is just my opinion, is just based over the time I've been with the Invicta family, the one thing that people yearn for is to see an Invicta on some celebrity. They want to match with like, oh man, I know I'm with the right brand because that person thinks that this is nice and oh my gosh, because you are bombarded with the whole Rolex page. If you go on Rolex page, they have a spot underneath at the bottom, all of the people that have been associated, man, actors, Serena sisters and stuff like there's some big names. What's in your wallet? Yeah, I don't know his name, but I know that a black dude sitting on a chair in the middle of the thing and all that stuff. Yeah. But I don't know. I just know people just like to see celebrities or some big name wearing their watches, and Rolex got that covered. AP got that covered with like some of the more mainstream stars, you know, Ellen. Like I put that on the video, man. And there were so many other people. Doggone Justin Timberlake is rocking a day date, 40 millimeter day date, and I think that's like his primary, a gold day date. And he loved that watch. People identify with him. They love Justin Timberlake. And that's what they go for. Kevin Hart has so many, man, like Kevin Hart's watch collection is crazy. It's crazy. I mean, like a Richard Mille is like $100 and something to $200,000. He played Scenario in the Major League movie. In what movie? Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, man, the double-edged sword to that is some people like yourself, you saying you feel like he cheapened the brand. That's the other thing, is because like Shaq, is this a time for you to just get paid? You know what I'm saying? Because don't play with the Invicta side of it, because we already established a base of being. Oh yeah, man, dude, Richard Mille, I agree with you. Oh my gosh, bro, like killing the game. $255,000 for Richard Mille with diamonds in it or gems or something like that, man. That's expensive. In my wallet, nothing, honey. Just bought another. That's a true statement. You can put that on the meme. But yeah, you know, it's like the other part of that sword is like, hey, bro, don't come in here and muddy the water, man, because we already family. And if you're an Invicta fan or a collector, you are aware of, you know, some of the stuff that Invicta goes through. You know, like it's no secret that the watch community can't stand the larger watches. I got to cut like this one right here. Right? I saw somebody rate this watch online. They said that is stupid. Right? Like, why would you have, look how thick that watch is. And then the crystal comes up off of it, right? Case in point, Rolex did the same thing. And that's all Invicta did, man. This is a remake of one of this is identical to Rolex's watch. I think the deepest dive they have, Sea Dweller or whatever it was, but it's the same thing. Now it was smaller than this, a little smaller, because this was 52 millimeter. I think theirs was a 46 millimeter, and it held underneath pressure. It was actually in the sub that went down, unmanned sub, and it took it to the deepest pressure that it could, like a watch could take, came back up, no problem. And I think that was the same year Invicta did their launch to the moon, or to the stratosphere, and sent it out to the edges of space. But I think it'll be more good, more positive for now. And let's say worst case scenario, Shaq do pull out. Shaq like, I'm done with it, or he kind of phase out. It'll be like another, like what do you call that? Gabrielle Union. I mean, when the last time you seen Gabrielle Union do something? Richard Mille average list price is between $100K to $140. People can't get him for list right now. Secondary market, they're selling for a minimum of 20,000 pre-owned watches. It's freaking ridiculous. Hey, so Kenny, there was a guy that I saw down in Atlanta. He got one, and I think his was he said his was like 255. And he had diamond. Well, you know, because he had it didn't normally have diamonds in it, I guess, but he had it bust down. $255,000 for a watch. Woo! Boy, I couldn't imagine. No thanks, I'll stick to my But honestly, I'll tell you this. If you were put in a position, right, and we all know somebody put the numbers up earlier that Shaq is worth between $400 to $800 million, right? If you had that kind of spending power, let's just say you had spending power of you could blow 100 mil, or let's say, I ain't gonna say 100 mil. Let's say you can blow 10 million at a time per year or per quarter. Would you do it? Would you buy a Richard Mille? Would you go and buy an AP? Would you go and get, like, if you type in, guys, and do this, I tell you this, go online and type in world's most expensive watch, or top 10 or top 25 most expensive watches. Jay-Z's watch is in there. But then they, like, or if you went on alux.com and looked at the most expensive watches, one of them looks like a Lucky Charms watch, man. Like, it's just loaded with like flowery colors and stuff like that. You can't see the dial, it's small, and that thing's worth millions of dollars. And I think it's one of the ugliest things ever. Did you know how many watches I could buy with that and still get some stock in Apple? I promise, I believe you. I promise I'm with you, man. Jacobs & Co. makes some expensive watches too. I have a Jacobs & Company watch that I got back in 2003. I traded a gold Seiko, 18 karat gold Seiko for it, and I got the Seiko from a pawn shop. And I still feel like, you know, I shouldn't have traded that Seiko because it was a very expensive watch at the time, but I really had a love for big face watches, and I traded it. I should have kept it. Pete could trade his whole 2000 watch collection and get one Richard Mille. You ain't never lying. You ain't never. Jacobs & Company watches are absolutely stunning. Somebody had one that is an Invicta collector. I don't know if he bought it or not, but I know he showed it on his page. Scotty B showed a picture of a Richard Mille on his page, and I don't know, I think he may have bought it. And Scotty B is, man, Louis V. He loves Louis V, man, and he got it. Everything. That and Invicta watches. But I think he did buy a Jacobs & Co. And it was pretty nice too. Pretty nice, man. They do have some nice watches, man. But again, I'm one that, I mean, if I had that kind of money, I don't know, man, like my background and how I was raised and stuff like that, and knowing what I know, I just couldn't do it, man. I don't think I could just willfully spend over $100,000 on a watch. I just couldn't, man. I'll be sick, man. I'm like, what did I do that for, man? To spend billions on a watch if I can't drive it, don't want it. Now, let me tell you something. You give me, if I had $10 million to spend on just blow it on something, oh man, I'm getting me a Porsche 911 black. Oh, black on black. On black on black. Carbon fiber to death. Rims black, everything. Tires black. No white walls nowhere. Whoo, man, that is my dream car. And I just want carbon fiber from head to toe. You pop the trunk in the front, it's carbon fiber everywhere. That's like the shit. I don't want no car. I mean, I have carpet on the floor matched with carbon fiber. On the steering wheel, carbon fiber. I love carbon fiber. But that's it. I mean, you talking about anywhere from $150,000 to $200,000 on a car, I'll do that. But I couldn't spend that on a watch, man. No way. At the end of the day, it tells time like my Invicta. True that. I got a couple over here that's telling time just like anything else. I got that John Punisher, man. Big boy. Big old sucker, man. I think the wifey bought this one, so I don't know how much she paid for it. But I will rock those. I will continue to rock these type of watches, man. Because I mean, I like, with the style overall, man, I just like it. Like the style. And just like what Shaq was saying last night, for him, he don't have to replace the links and stuff like that. He just throw it on. Think that Shaq overall is a good look for Invicta. What they do with this, man, I mean, I can think of some ways they can capitalize and really drive the whole, like, everybody collect type of thing. Seen when he came on, when he actually announced that he was going on, I got mine for 109. When he was actually coming over to the Invicta family, he gave his panel on TV during the All-Star game. He gave his panel all watches. Look at Richard Mille, 70-01 list for 815. Does distance up to 99, almost 100,000 kilometers. Impressive. The only thing is, I'm not going that far. But you know what? I'm going to tell you this about Richard Mille. The actual design of a Richard Mille, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I'm surprised Invicta, or they may be working on something that looks like a Richard Mille, but I'm surprised they haven't had one that looks like, more like the Richard Mille. Or maybe he has a patent on that design that he's like, I'm not doing it. But of course, they can come close, right? AP. It's the closest thing to an AP you're going to get. And I actually like the design because of AP. I would like to get an AP. I just don't want no smaller watch, though. Go and cook your wife dinner so you don't come up missing. Oh, it is that time. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me on track. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It will go 7 feet. I'm good. That's a sweat. Hey, I promise. I'm with you, man. I promise I'm with you. Because that's as far as I'm swimming. That's as far as I go. Hey, you got me by 2 feet. Because I go 5 and I come right back up. I'm cool. I'm cool, so you know what I mean? Anyway, family, look, that's been my time because now it's time for wifey, man. And this is her birthday week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my man John, the phone guy, because today was his birthday, man. Valuable, brother. Valuable. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate this. Hey, sorry, I'm going to tell you something. The comments you made, I appreciate you. I just thank you guys for being here with me. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? And that goes without saying. If anybody that knows me, that met me, or been around me, dude, I just love people, and I love to embrace you guys. Anybody that see this on a replay, you can always become a part of the family, man. If you go on ShopHQ, you can shop, you know what I'm saying? Or you can go to invictastores.com, or you can go to Amazon and try to find you something nice, you know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, buy an Invicta, come back here, get linked up with somebody that you seeing here. Man, you got JC, you got Sergeant First Class, you got all these good people, man. These are family members of mine. So link up to them, holler at them. If you got a question, oh man, drop a comment, drop your question, and it will get answered. Trust me, I'll get back to anybody. Other than that, family, I got to go, got to cook for the wifey, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's her way around here, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy wife, happy life. Thank you, Vic. And I appreciate you, bro, Vic. I will text you later. Everybody else, man, I appreciate you, man. Love, 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 love. I salute everybody, especially at you. Hey, give my man some love. Sorry, First Class. Give my man some love, man. Love y'all.